NCC was a great opportunity for myself, mainly because it had all the visions and aspirations that I had. They wanted to be a growing academy in their field. They wanted to be one of the top sports basketball academies. Basically, they started at Epping campus, and then we moved over to Hackney. And every destination, every year, we just got bigger, we got better, from social media aspects, from player performances, from strength and conditioning. The reasons why I got into coaching was more from a giving back aspect. I always wanted to have a big brother that looked out for me, so I see all of our players. I take the big brother approach with them, trying to give them knowledge every single day. I mean, playing basketball for like over two and a half decades, I have an untapped knowledge that I love to share with our players to give them the best advantages going forward. And I just think our relationship stems from that. Like we have a very great dynamic where we have a good understanding of each other. So all of our players, from our elite teams, our first teams, our second teams, we all are on the same page, and they know what we want from them, from a coaching element and then to a player's element. We prepare all our student athletes for all facets of life, from on the court, from off the court. It's just not all about basketball. Education is actually the most important aspect at NCC, and for myself, basketball is actually secondary because both of them go hand to hand. Without them, you can't succeed in life. So we always try to push education first and basketball second, because we don't want individuals thinking that just come to NCC and just be a basketball. Education goes hand in hand, as repeat again, and that what makes us successful. We currently have numerous teams at NCC campus, from EYBL, CBL, Division III, AOC, and the reason why we have all these teams is because we just want to give our student athletes the best chance possible to grow and develop. We have players that have come through our developmental teams that have then made it to our first teams. So basically, you don't have to be the best player from the first year. We give you that chance so you can grow into yourself.
Hi, my name is Kasian Todorov. I'm a sports lecturer, I'm an assistant coach, sports therapist, and a strength and conditioning coach at New City College in Hackney. We have a medical department into place, so that means that all athletes and staff members have a sports therapist and a strength and conditioning coach that they can benefit from. So this is something that we never had it because I tried to make it happen alongside Coach Andre, and I was around, but I was on my own terms to try and support the program, support the kids, give them a taste of how it feels to be a professional and have a medical department in place to look after them. So now we do have that into place, meaning that they can benefit on a daily basis, on a monthly basis, and throughout their whole time at NCC. I'm the sports therapist for the program, so I'm looking after every player we have into the program, making sure that they get treatment, they get prepared for every session, before every game and after the game. I'm also the strength and conditioning coach, so I'm taking care of their fitness levels, the strength and conditioning levels, to make sure that before the season starts, during the season starts, and after the season starts, they've been tested on a regular basis to ensure that they meet their needs and improve their weaknesses. I'm also an assistant coach to try and work alongside with Coach Andre, trying to be the second pair of hands to try and help everyone in terms of tactical stuff, scouting stuff, warm-ups and everything that has to be done within a session, traveling with the team and so on. And then I'm also a sports lecturer, teaching them mainly physiology and anatomy, which is my expertise.
Just what uprising at the moment.
Not for the weak-hearted. Like you gotta really have a passion for the sport.
The experience here is great. You get a lot of support coming from teachers, and you can work on your basketball skills whenever you want.
Because you can't have basketball without an education, so I believe that the two complement each other here at NCC.
Coming to Hackney from New York and then just playing for a coach that really invests in you, it's a blessing. And from an educational point of view, it's good. All the teachers are supportive, they're all in contact with the coaches, so they're all flexible and they all get along well, so your classes in basketball never really clash. since they're always, communicating.
You have so many opportunities. You got Division 3, you got CBL, and you got EYBL. Traveling the countries to play basketball.
Honestly, when I started this journey, it was just an opportunity I was seeking. And over the course of these past 3 years, I've developed not only as a player but as a person. And that's all down to the coaching staff, the academy, and really just the experience. It's been great, so I would recommend it, CC.
One of my first weeks being here, I got called up for summer camp with the London Lions. Had the opportunity to fly out with them the pre-season, play against a bunch of EuroLeague teams in France. So, it's an academy that builds you for the pro life.
I think from an SNC standpoint and physio, there's no better place. We got a gym upstairs and we got a great physio.
From coaching staff to physio, strength and conditioning coaches, one-to-one trainings, things like that. You don't usually get things like that in this level of basketball in the UK, so things like that is what separates NCC from anybody else in the UK.
We have a EuroLeague physio that's with us now every other day, getting us right before games. Expectations are much higher. I feel like NCC as a program is definitely, overlooked a lot. Like, people don't really know the things that come with it. Like, everyone just thinks, oh, EABL, CBL, and I don't really want to play there. But at the end of the day, it's about you and where you want to go. And I feel like NCC has the facilities to take you to where you need to go to.
One main thing to take away from this program is definitely family and energy.
Yeah, we have a brotherhood, and that's built on hard work, determination, and fight. Or I don't know how to explain it, but the willingness to win or to want to win. And I like to emphasize coaches like Coach Andrea, because she really made an imprint on not only players' lives, but she made an imprint on the sport of basketball itself.
Yeah, just the way to approach basketball, how to be a better player, how to present yourself off the court, on the court, how the pro life really works, and just it puts you in different adversities to overcome. So when you get to that point, it's not new to you and you know how to overcome it. But definitely the chemistry that I have with my teammates, the brotherhood, and the coaches, Coach Cass, Coach Andre, just the connections I have with them, they taught me a lot. I feel like it's a blessing in disguise, just because even though I'm not playing, I'm on the sidelines. I'm seeing where the players are messing up, and we all kind of do the same mistakes. So me seeing it and coach talking to me on the sideline and just guiding me is more than enough. So when I'm on the court, I don't make that same mistake. So I feel like that's definitely one of the biggest things, and it just makes you hungry to play the next game. EYBL is only 3 times if you make it through, 2 times is guaranteed, and that's once every 4 months. So it's just something that you circle on your calendar that you're hungry for.